Okay. There we go. Alright. I think everything should sound fine. Let me know if it doesn't. Hello, everyone. My name is... sorry. Fuck, it's been 3 days and I already forgot my fucking... My name is Lana Usagi, girl of your dreams, harbinger of your nightmares, and your computer is about to explode. Welcome to the stream. We're back in, welcome to the stream. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? Welcome to stream. Welcome back to more Honkai Impact. I've just been reading the chat, so I've been a bit not paying attention to my... Sounds fine, okay. Okay, well, welcome to the stream, y'all. I'm in a dire need of a dose of Lana's everything at this point. Okay. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Bartek, Lapis, Tomo. Excited to watch you play more of this game story. I am too. I'm excited to get more into it, because we're getting there, I think. I think we're nearly at Elysian realm. Okay, so I need some help here from people who play this game. How do I enter codes? How do I do that? Sounds fine. Epic. How do I redeem codes? That is something I need to know. I actually... One of my friends gave me a Honkai Impact code. She's going to account first. Oh, okay. Hang on. Wait, let me just grab this. Account. Wait. I think that's... I have to click on my name. Account. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Fuck, that's not it. Oh, bollocks, I have to fucking type it in. Okay, fuck. 1 second. God, because I had to get into fucking chat. Because my chat broke for a stream. Hang on. One of my friends is going to Hoyo Fest, so... she gave me the code. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in and get some rewards. I don't know how good these rewards are, but she doesn't play Honkai Impact, so she was like, I'll just give them to you, Lana. And I'm like, that's really nice, thank you. Let me just grab it real quick. I put it in DMs with my alt, so I remember. Okay, let's type it in. Okay. Aw, epic. Alright, sweet. Redemption complete. Awesome, that code is no longer usable. I'm very sorry if you wanted to use that, but it's now mine. Alright, thank you for the help, y'all. Okay. So, to explain that message, by the way, up there, and if you're watching the VOD, you might not know, but basically, I had to cancel stream yesterday because something, I can't disclose it on stream, but it's work related. Something came up just as I was, about to stream. It was like 4 PM, and it came up and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to stream at 6. So I was like, I'll just delay it till tomorrow. So there was a message up there that was about that. But yeah, no, everything's solved now. Everything's good. So, chapter 25 time. We cleared chapter 24 in the last stream, as you might remember. And, set tomorrow ablaze is what's up next. Don't know what's gonna happen in this chapter again. Also, just to inform everybody, again, we are trying to get to Elysian Realm by the end of Pride Month, so... We're gonna see how much of this we can get done over the next week. I'm not going to stop until we get past chapter 25 this week. So yeah. Again, no idea how massive it is, but the fact that we bet 2 chapters and it only says 63% kind of scares me, but we'll do fine. I don't think it's as big as other ones. So we should be mostly fine. Also, I know the update is supposed to... Oops. I know the update is supposed to come out in a few days. I'm gonna pre-download it, I think, after the stream, just so I'm not, like, stressed over it. We'll see when we get to, stream, the rest of this. Because I don't know how long Chapter 25 is gonna be. We might be able to get it done in one stream, we might not. I don't think we will. I do remember we were able to get that Fuhua chapter done in one, but chapter, I think it was 22 or 23. We just were not. It was chapter 23. Like, chapter 23 took us 3 streams, so I'm being time conscious, as it were, so yeah. I'm glad, though, because I'm glad I got that, like, work situation out of the way yesterday. Because, oh my god, I've literally ever since Friday I've been busting my ass on it, and now it's finally out of the way, and we have to see if it bears fruit. I'm sorry I can't be more exact with what I'm on about, but it's important stuff. What the actual fuck is going on here? We have 16 levels. We can get through 16 levels in like 3 streams, surely. We can do it, it's fine. Okay, Fuhu and Bronya, sure. Fuck it. Your daily Armada missions here. Crystals, Ranger creds, and coins. Well, we're already in an Armada here, so you don't gotta tell me that, girl. Yeah, I hope you guys have been having a good week so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but still. I actually started rewatching Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I actually have my Lucy plushie over here sitting beside me. She's like sitting over here. I think you could have added your own unit to the 3rd. Oh shit! We could have put like Mobius or fuck ass Elysian in there. Damn. Alright, I actually need to turn this music down because I'm scared it's gonna like echo. No headphones again today, we're not having that fuck up again. The alarm began to blare in a Salt Lake base. Is this the first time they've ever spoken? I think it is. Whatever. Chapter 2, we will add our own unit. We'll add in, like, I don't know, Pardofellas. Audio crunching. One sec, I got the audio fixed. Okay, that should have fixed it. Tell me how it is. Fixed. I love how OBS is seriously just like sometimes it's just like, oh, man, my tummy hurts. Can you please just like do this incredibly basic fix again? It's like, I mean, I'm live, so I feel like if it's something that's that easy to fix, I feel like the people who are working on, granted, actually, I haven't updated my OBS in a while, so I should probably shut the fuck up. I'm so glad Fuhu is back with us, though. I just have to remember sometimes that, like, oh yeah, like, a few chapters back, she was literally just stuck as a feather for most of the story. Probably because I'm in a Honkai game. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't put the harsher finality on in this one, but it's okay. Also, oh wait, I don't think she has her Hersher power. You don't say Bronya. Yeah. So yeah, hey nerds, pick on someone your own size. That door is defenseless. Why are you trying to steal its lunch money? There's the Tin Pan Boy. Young blood reference in the big 2025. Fuck it. Okay, to be fair to me, I'm actually like getting better as Fuhua. I remember back when, or maybe this is like an updated battle suit for her. I don't know. Maybe they updated how she plays. It really doesn't feel like that long though since we've used this, or maybe I've just gotten better. Because I've been playing this more off stream. Okay. Wow, they took fucking yonks to go down. Oh, there's more. This chapter is gonna be really strange, by the way, because genuinely I was like told by some of you guys, that's like, don't look up anything to do with this chapter. It's like really spoilery. So be careful when getting a thumbnail. And I was like, okay. So I just like literally looked it up and I found the first thing that I could see. And it was just of Hersher the Void, and I was like, okay, Hersher the Void is involved in this chapter somehow. And I was like, okay. That will do as a thumbnail. Now we'll just try and see how far we can get into it. Today. It really depends on how quick these levels are. But I'm willing to sit here for a good bit. Thankfully, we still have a good bit of the game month left, so we still have some time to get to Elysia's situation. To those who know Elysian Realm by— actually, no, never mind. I want to be surprised. Who's ultimate plays that weird. You have to use the ultimate, but I'm in correct timing during her combo. Oh, okay. Because someone actually told me that before. Yeah, it might be me. Because of that early fist weapon, these are complicated. Soka. Einstein 博士、テスラ博士。Tesla, you're supposed to start God with a capital, just say. I just realized they have incredibly similar glasses. Like, why did it take this long? I've been playing this game a goddamn year and I only realized now that they have like similar glasses. Actually, I'm curious. I can't remember. If someone wants to check for me, go ahead. That'd be cool. I don't remember when my first Honkai Impact livestream was. Because that's when I started playing it. I think it was like a year. It'd be nice to know like how long ago it was, but I do believe it was like, it was before June of last year, because I'm pretty sure it was before my second outfit. Let me check. Thank you. There's a playlist. There's a playlist on my channel. Bronya rushed to the window and found the vault now vacant. Einstein never got sex back. That's something I remember.
Twenty
24th of May. Jesus. Okay, it's a lot longer ago than I thought, but hey. Yeah, Jesus. Okay, well, we have been playing this game a year then. Oh my god. I can't believe I started it like pretty much just a month after I started streaming. God, those original streams must have been fucking rough, I gotta say. Like, the lag on them must have been insane. Or, like, just... I don't know. They probably were rough by the current standards. I was probably very nervous. Because we all watched my debut, right? We all seen how I was on that, where it was like... so, yeah, I'm Lana Usagi. I talk like this for some reason, and this is how I talk constantly. Yeah, so... Oh god. That was a fun stream to rewatch it, though. Anyway. Shut up. Shut up, me.
部屋に出入りした痕跡はなく、保管していた装置も無傷だった。それらのその後気候が暴走して、私たちはここに閉じ込められた。I
love how all of Tesla's poses are just her voguing.
こちらからも悪いお知らせがあります。気候の状態は以前律者に操られていた時とまるっきり同じで、さらにクグスコアが気候から見つかりました。
ブロニャお姉ちゃん。ジェレ、それに学園長。よかった。
Okay, everyone's... Ferb, we're getting the band back together.
外の状況は
暴走した気候はすべて鎮圧したわ。スタッフはみんな避難所に逃げたから怪我人はいない。ただ、誰かキアナを見かけなかった？
Have I seen Kiana? I have the absolute state of her, but we.
いえ、一緒にいるのかと思っていました。
テスラ博士、キアナのリストバンドの追跡はもうやってるわ。県外？リストバンドが壊れたんですか？
Or was the Kiana broken?
ありえないわ。この装置は私が作ったのよ。どこにいたって絶対に見つけられるはず。
I can't super remember what happened in the last time we played this, but Kiana was dealing with something, right? Oh, that's right, it was the fucking Herrscher of Dominance.
彼女が現実空間にいないことを除いたら、空の律者の力を使って虚数空間に入ったのでしょうか。いや、空間を移動すると力を使うため、急速に上昇する曲線が観測ですが、そういった記録はありません。キアナ、まさか。
They searched for Kiana throughout the base.
隅々まで探しましたが見つかりません。でもキアナの部屋でこれを見つけました。手のひらサイズですが。
So why are you calling Teresa principal? You never were saying. I assume it's just a respect thing. I assume. Although then again, maybe it's a cultural thing, because I definitely don't remember my mom or anything calling, like, teacher's principal or anything. She'd just go like, oh yeah, name, and such. Like, she'd be on first name basis with teachers, which did make me a little uncomfortable at that age, but whatever. Probably just a respect thing, innit? I don't know. Might be. So why did I say innit? That just slipped out of me. Loose lips sink ships, and those ships are my right to be called an Irish woman. Beep beep. Oh, Bellabog flashbacks. Beep beep beep. Something is going to happen now. Beep, beep, beep. Oh my god. Oh god. I think beep, beep, beep is a trigger phrase for any Honkai Star Rail player. People remember that quest, right? Like the one where it was like, you had the little findy. It was like the little robot that you have to find like stuff with. Snow's playing Honkai Star Rail right now. I don't know if she's gonna actually beat it or not. We'll just have to see if she's a tourist or not. But, no. When she gets to that quest, finding was so annoying with the repeated. Yeah, it was so, even when I was playing, I was like, beep, beep, beep. I was like, ooh, might have to turn down the audio on this one. Might have to turn on a YouTube video in the background, put up the Game Grumps compilations. windows kept popping up on the screen, delivering visual feeds from all over the globe.
この人たちはなんだかみんな少し様子がおかしい。この人料理してたのに急に包丁を人に向け始めたわ。
あちらもスピーチの途中で急に止まってしまいました。呼ばれても反応がありま
Is
せ
this
ん。
the rapture? What's going on?
みんな自我を失ったみたい。待ってください。知っている顔があります。知ってるに決まってるわ。これは人形の宿主たちよ。ここ数週間私たちはずっとこの人たちの状態を監視してきたでしょ。今まで何ともなかったから正常に戻ったと思ったのに。なのにどうして
テスラ博士、受け入れがたい事実だが、第十律者は再びやってくる。
We knew it. It's the Herrscher of Dominance.
ボサ頭、どうしてそう落ち着いていられるわけ？まさか前々からこうなるって予想してたの？
いや、僕も驚いているさ。ただコアの結晶を分析していた時から常に最悪な状況が起きる可能性も考え。
最悪な状況ですか？
ああ、外部からのプレッシャーがある中、僕たちは千人律者による災害がひとまず収束したと宣言し、名手もその後の処置で奔走している。しかしそれはあくまで観察から得た推論に過ぎず確かな証拠ではない。何しろ敵が1000体のみであり、増殖も再生もできないとは誰も明言していないからね。すべて僕たちが全文
Well, you're talking about the word, to be honest, so.
そのすべてが僕たちの一方的な願望でしかなく、そして千人律者も僕たちを意図的にそう誘導しようとしていたら。
それって
Oh my god, I am Legion.
むしろ相手がそうし
That's what it says, right?
罠だってこと？でも数字的に千人律者のコアのエネルギーレベルは通常律者の1000分の1しかなかったのよ。
ごまかす方法はいくらでもある。例えば人形の数は1000を少し超えただけの1001体だったり、それにそれぞれのコアから観測できた崩壊エネルギーは完全に一致していたわけではない。もしくは人形は支配の律者が持つ力の付属品にする。
That would be crazy.
本物の支
Can
配
you,
の律者
because
はまだ
I mean, me personally, I was always just like the Herrscher is like a hive mind. It's kind of like what everyone thought the Fire Devil was in Chainsaw Man, where it's like it doesn't really exist. It just exists in the fact that it can spread to other people, and that's what the Herrscher is. So like, say if you like got turned into a puppet or whatever, you wouldn't become like the Herrscher of Dominance. You would just become a part of it, if you know what I mean.
一つでもコアがあれば律者は消滅せず、しかも全ての仲間を復活させることができる。
1000体の個体を犠牲にして一つの個体のためチャンスを作る。そんなこと本当にできるの？
全文明の千人律者はそれほど綿密な計画を持ち合わせてはいませんでした。律者たちもまた進化していることを認めなければならないでしょう。
It's usually what happens.
もしかしたら支配の律者はこれまでに出現した全ての律者の中で自分が弱いから正面突破では勝てないと知っているからこそ、律者の目標は最初からキアナだったんだと思います。錆びたランタンから煙が出て暗闇の中で子供が騒ぎ、観客たちは拍手しながら笑い、異色の瞳が外に落ちる。ソルトレイク基地が襲撃される前に発見したチケットだけど、その予告にあった異色の瞳ってやっぱりキアナのこと？
Well, so she's on first name basis with Kiana, I guess.
ブローニャはそう思います。あの時はリスクを避けるためブローニャとゼーレだけが基地に残ったので、奴らの計画は失敗しましたが。
I do like how they built up Sela and Kiana's relationship, though. Well, I guess friendship. I finally made it. I was listening on my phone while I was doing my yard work. Welcome, Ronan. You came just in time. We're about to do some... Actually, no, not just super sure what we're about to do. We learn about the Herrscher of Dominance and everything like that, and how it... A bit more on what it's currently up to and how it works, and the fact that it's, surprise, surprise, not dead. We have no previous era Harsher's work. She's a survivor of previous era.
でも人形たちは諦めていなかった。ずっとチャンスを伺っていた。
Also, to those who don't know as well, because I was talking about it earlier, Snow also started playing, Snow, one of my best friends, by the way. She started playing Honkai Impact on her Twitch, which was pretty awesome. I didn't get to check it out, though. I really wanted to. I was gonna actually join in that stream, but I was too Lo and behold, I was too busy with the, undisclosed work I was doing. It sounds so shady when I describe it like that. It wasn't murdering, if in case anyone's worried. Not that YT didn't kick me off as soon as you started entering a code you got to another stream that had ended. What the fuck? Okay, YouTube. Shout out to Pyrocario though, my friend, for giving me that code. They did not have to, and I appreciate it greatly. They got it for Hoyo Fest. But I'm not going to Hoyo Fest, because I cannot, because I'm stuck in buttfuck Europe, so... And they are SCA, so they were, I believe, able to go. Got the fast pass for it and everything. 基地内の電磁障壁を解除し、支配劇場へのつながりを可能にした。
あとは前回果たせなかった演目をなせば、何もかもがチケットの予告通りになります。本当に悪趣味な奴らね。
By the way, that was so confusing about Friday's stream, because it actually did something last it did something last week where, or yeah, last week on the stream, where they sent like, I guess Remilia privated her stream or something, but like it ended up the stream sent, like, it sent me as well. It sent all of us to like a private, I don't know if it sent you guys, but it sent me to like a private stream. So I was like, okay, cool, I can't watch this. They're good at killing horse shows, but it was mostly Kevin. I think that's not the most knowledgeable on the theory of stuff of that. I can't believe that we are like 15 levels away from Elysian Realm. Isn't that insane?
厄介な敵です。奴らは弱点を隠し、自らの強みを発揮する術を心得ています。で、これからどうすればいいの？もう一度人形たちを倒してコアを回収するとか？または前回と同じように私たちを支配劇場に入れる。
But I didn't kill them though, that's the thing. Even though Kiana just fucking Dynasty Warriors their asses.
2週間かけて千人律者は僕たちの警戒を緩めた。しかし同時に今回こちらから仕掛けよう。僕たちの力で支配劇。
Fuck yeah, let's do that. Hooray. Now we can actually put on a unit. I can't believe that mission was just us fighting 6 enemies and then having a cutscene and then it ends. I didn't get to talk about this on stream either, but I have a theory. I have a theory, right? For one, the more time goes on, the more my whole Aeon's theory for Honkai Star Rail is looking to be, you know, a thing. The new character that's coming in Star Rail, like the 2 new characters, Hycealans and Saridra, I don't think they're anyone, right? Like, people have been going like, oh, is Saridra maybe Fuhua? But I'm like not sure about that. Hycealans is definitely like an XP of Eden, right? Like, we're all in agreements. Or at least that's my theory. And since it was mentioned, yeah, earlier Fuhuas are complex to play. Fighting game, character and beat 'em up. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's give May some friends. If I had her shirt of origin, I'd put her on, but no. We're getting near Elysian realm, why not? Official, why not? Look at this ragtag team. Oh, it's peak chop. Hey, Mikomi, welcome to the stream. We get the announcement. Stream or watch and see what I get about them. Those two new characters for HSR. One of them, you think of Bella for some reason, despite looking very. Really? Because I had a theory that Castress was like the Bella equivalent, but then I learned that, oh, she's not even a fucking dragon. That's her sister. I don't even think Polixia is supposed to look like her either. Oh my god, we're in Egypt. A girl in black walked past all the people dressed in white suits, and no one stopped her. Researchers were only able to catch a glimpse of Dr. Cleo's on it. Oh wow, they had to name the one Egyptian, like, Cleopatra. Oh, Jackal's back. Ashes is closer to Sela. I think I said, yeah, you said that. The thing is, she just looks so dissimilar from Sela. But she does use a scythe, and she does kind of have similar hair. It's tough, it's tough. Yeah, Jackal's a queen. Jackal, you're beautiful. She really did, though, right? Like, I hope at least with Starl, if they come up with like an XC for her, they make her playable. Or maybe they could just retroactively make her playable in this game. I don't know. Man in a black suit nodded and left the room. That's just kind of a what if no Honkai, but that just made it worse kind of situation. Yeah. Asher's is also quantum type, I think. Oh, just like nearly every seal. Yeah, true. There's some parallels, but I'm like, is it a coincidence or not? Also, hi Koi, welcome to the stream. I'm gay. Girl, we've been knowing. Girl, we've been knowing how to draw. May took out 3 cubic containers with golden rims and tossed them out on a table. Hi gay, I'm dad. I think most cast and Sela comparisons aren't really something that can be dived into at this point. So yeah, fair. I'm just very much like, ooh, but who is who? We'll give it some more time to breathe, I suppose. Spider-Man went puppet. She's a puppet hunter. This is strange though. We might actually see a Kiana and May reunion sooner than we thought, because they're both doing the same thing, essentially. I'm a simple girl. I see pretty women and I forfeit all my physical possessions. Listen, that's totally normal. That's how gacha games work. And money, indeed. Inside each container, a crystallized core with a strange color was floating.
無論ただじゃない。そうだろ。
この3つの特殊個体から千人律者に対するあなたの研究成果が欲しい。
It's weird how they're saying the Legion Herrscher. Like, this is a broad thing now, rather than, like, Herrscher of Dominance, or whatever.
これは取引よ。受け入れ。
これほど魅力的な条件。断る理由などないさ。
You were so close. You could have said an offer I can't refuse, and you would have had, like, the one reference that everybody and their mom makes. Jackal gently turned off the globe on the table, and the door behind them shut down. If Fate Grand Order was not actively preventing me from spending money on it, I would actually have to budget my gacha spending, so I get it. Wait, how is it preventing you from spending money? That doesn't seem like a good business doesn't seem like a good business decision, in my opinion.
奴らの個体は多く、いずれも力が弱い。だが、組織として互いに協力し合い、機を伺って行動することができる。
Yeah, no, Mikomi, I'm the fucking same. Like, I'm very interested in Fate as a whole, but that whole thing... Also, this is like the login screen music, too. Or like, sounds, I suppose. Very clever. Because that's also an elevator. The reason I don't play Fate Grand Order is because of the lack of pity. I've had too many bad experiences with Fire Emblem Heroes. Like, gacha games without pity is usually just like, no. Like, I'll play Wuthering Waves, I'll play Zenless, I'll play other Hoyo games, because they do have the pity, but Fire Emblem Heroes just completely scared me away. It's at 339 pulls and I only trigger, yeah. That's why isn't it? Yeah, it's quite high. I don't know how, like, the pulls work in that game. Maybe you get more pulls. But still, that's a lot of pulling. 330. That's like, there's almost as many days in the year. It's a lot. Can you imagine if, like, for the Fate banner in Star Rail, it's like, the pity activates at 339.
まあ、あんたみたいに崩壊と対立する律者もいなかったがな。奴らはまるであんたたちに対抗するために生まれたみたいだ。
Unforgiving. Yeah, that was the thing. That's what made me realize, like, I thought, like, Fire Emblem Heroes was a great offer, but then I was like, I played Star Rail, because that was my first Hoyo game. I played Star Rail, and I, like, and I immediately got Ron May, and I was just like, because I felt that sense of, like, oh, yeah, I did it, but also I was like, I didn't feel scammed. I didn't feel scammed. And to be honest, I've never paid, okay, I used to get, like, the express pass thingy in Star Rail, but that was, like, only, like, at the start. I haven't done it in, like, over a year at this point. We've been still able to get every character except for Cypher, but still. I think it's something to do with the same kind of Google conflict. Oh, right.
でも、一つ腑に落ちないことがあるわ。
言ってみろ。
Other gotchas are just... Yeah, no, I agree. Like, the thing with Fire Emblem Heroes for me, because that's my only other comparison, is it's just not fun. But, like, this game is super, super fun. Star Rail is super fun. Genshin is super fun. I mean, Genshin can drag a bit, in my opinion, sometimes, especially if you're doing dailies. They made dailies better, but they're still not great. Yeah. I actually bought the Fate game you played on stream a while back. Which is first Fate game. I want to get a bit familiar. Yeah, Fate Extella is pretty good. I haven't actually played it since that stream, but I did enjoy it. I'm just like, do I continue it on stream or do I just play it in my own time? I don't know. I used to play Fire. Yeah, I mean, it's been going on 8 years. It's clearly successful in some regard, probably because it's the only Nintendo gacha game, and also the Fire Emblem fanbase is massive, but I don't know. I'm just not a... I come and go with it, because sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll play it, because I have a big hyper fixation on Fire Emblem right now, but then I'll just go like, this game is bullshit, it's scamming me, and I just won't bother.
律者の力を奪うことが目的なら、ヨルムンガンドが最初に狙われたはずよ。私の他に、ヨルムンガンドには3つの律者コアが保管されているもの。でも、千人律者はそうしなかった。私が支配劇場に入った時、矛盾してる。
理にかなった推理だな。
I love how, like, even without the extra armor and stuff, May's outfit is still super cunty. I got my first 5-star in Fate Grand Order about 2 months in, but I did get like 8 stars at the time and pretty good. I see. Yeah, I mean, it actually took me a while to get my first... In Genshin, it took me a while. Because they don't give you a lot of free shit in Genshin. It took me a while to get my first 5-star. My first 5-star was Clorind. But I started with, like... The Patrociori was released. That was when I started. But I didn't get Clorinde until, like, a while after. So it was rough. Actually, I'm pretty sure my first one was D-Luke, but that doesn't count. Because who gives a shit? Which money I'm gonna spend next week? Wait, what's coming out next week? Aside from the new Star Rail patch. But you said you're gonna skip Phanon! Oh, so you were relatively newer. Yeah. I'm like pretty new to Genshin. On Expo. Oh, okay. So up to part 2, you can basically clear almost every story. That's probably by design too. Same goes for Fire Emblem Heroes, it's just that on the harder difficulties, a little bit harder to do unless you have the good units. And I gotta say the power creep in Fire Emblem Heroes lately has been absolutely fucking, like, mental. So... Selling Robin's CD. Oh my god, you need to get it. She named her CD after Bo Burnham's CD. That makes sense. Well, also May, you kicked their asses, like... And they were just like, okay, well, the way out's over there. It's because you're onto them, that's why. So they can't take your Herrscher power unless you use it on them, which Bronya did do. Let's remember that. We're taking a lot of it. Yeah, please do. I'm actually very excited for Anime Expo 2, even though I'm not going to be there, because, what is it? There's going to be a Cyberpunk-related announcement there. And I'm thinking it's going to be for the new show that they're doing, and I'm very excited for that, which is probably going to be an anime again. That would be cool. Late Lost Belts, Part 2, and current... What are you called? That's a lot of things as a fake Grand Order player I do not understand. Or wait, is that... Wait, what's on the... Or locale for... Yeah, no, that's definitely fake Grand Order. I was like, Part 2? Wait. Apparently, like, Honkai was bad, so I'd bring a gas mask, Koi. I'm not gonna lie. I heard from Dokibird that, like, Honkai smelled rough, so... It's fake Grand Order stuff, moving on. No worries. Jeez, this sure is a long elevator. May. Just forget the fact that I experimented on your girlfriend before. It's because it's social. The heat is gonna be SoCal. South California? Is that what that means? Since you mentioned Genshin, I got Skirk. First multi, dang. And I saw that the other banner is Shenhe, and I want to throw myself out the window. Oh. Shenhe's gonna be gone for another 3 years. It is what it is. I'm trying to get Skirk too, but she's just, it's not happening. I at least want Dahlia even, but no, nothing. And I guess I could get an Inefa, but fucking hell, I already have like, I have enough Electros at this point. I do not need another Electro 5-star. As cool as I think Inefa is, I want Skirk because I don't have any good, I don't have any Cryo 5-stars, so. I don't even have Chi-Chi. Jackal took a crystallized core whose color had faded from the cabinet. Jackal began to operate the equipment skillfully. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she could be like a Jingli XP, but different VA, so. I want to get her since I played her story quest way back ago, and this is the second or third rerun. Almost certainly not get her. Because wasn't the last time she ran like 2022 or something? 3 years later. Also, hey Simone, welcome to the stream. I love Squirt. Well, that's not her name. I almost came back to the game for her. I love how autocorrect was clearly just like, you couldn't have meant this non-existent word skirk, right? Shani had a rerun last summer. Really? Last summer? I pulled Yelon 2 weeks before that banner dropped. Oh, right. Oh, I was taking a break from Genshin at the time because I fucked up getting Arlecchino. I was like, screw this, and I deleted the game for a bit. Do you ever have that though, with like a lower commitment gacha game where it's just like you fail to get one character and you're like, you know what, fuck this, and you like delete the game for like a few months. And then you come back later. That's what I did. I got Shenhe by mistake while building Pity. Waiting for Mika. Oh, right. That guy's autocorrect hates me. It's all good. Well, also it's just like, it probably was just like, what the fuck do you mean by skirk? Do you mean squirts? Because that's an actual word, and it just had to pick the worst word to replace it with. But you know, there's definitely guys who are like, oh yeah, I'll call her squirt, you know what I mean? Genshin for a couple. Yeah, that was me after Arlecchino, and I failed to get Arlecchino because I wanted to surprise my girlfriend. But also, I just love Arlecchino, so. Or Arlecchino. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but I've been pronouncing it Arlecchino because it sounds nicer. I missed that Arlecchino banner. Saw that Yelon was on a rerun, whoops, pulled her in 3 multis and wiped my guarantee. The next banner was Shenhe rerun. Shenhe is just dodging you at this point. As I spoke, the core in the container shrank visibly. The fuck? May reacted faster to the situation than Jackal. She grasped the box in Jackal's hand and put it in the lab bench. The other day I tried pulling her in, and when she came out last the pity and rage crit. I let down the Yuri Council with this one. Audio crunching again. Ah, you stupid audio. Why do you do this to me when the solution is so simple? Okay. Please be. Let me know how it sounds. Oh, bit crushed explosion. We're good now. Okay. It was just an effect. Just pretend it's all an effect. It was just like, because like she was taking off with the power of Death Grip's music. I wonder if it did that because they were trying to load the level. That's because like that happened before the level in the last area loaded, right? Now this is interesting. What's about Jackal kind of? I wish she was playable. I really wish she. I really wish she was. Did Megan know her? Oh my god! What happens if they run into each other here? Oh, that'd be tragic. What if that's the reason people were like, "Don't look up the thumbnail. Don't look up the thumbnail for this one because it's just Mei and Kiana locking eyes, like two forgotten lovers in a Panda Express." That would be a weird place to meet up with an ex, I gotta say. Now Mei is going puppet hunting. We're going on a puppet hunt. We're not scared. We're not scared. Also, gotta say, after this chapter, I can no longer see like the puppets look so much like Trigger from Zenless Zero that I'm just like, I just cannot unsee it. Yuri is Yuriing right now. It's always Yuriing with this game. Anyway, speaking of Yuri, time to drop Elysian on these bitches. Elysian appears. No way! No fucking way! No way! No way! Way! I can't believe... Guys, I can't believe we are 1 week away from Elysian being real. That is insane. She does though, right? Like, that was intentional. Because, like, doesn't Zenless Zero have, like, a Mei, Kiana, and Elysian? And I'm just like, okay, just release them. Why are we wasting our time? Where's the idol faction? You guys have so many cool characters in Zenless Zero that are just like, yeah, well, there's this character, but we're not going to release them yet. And it's like, why? We know what the idol faction looks like. Where are they? I can't believe Kristen... Elysian is just a week away. That's insane. I gotta be like the Kickstarter. I gotta be like a Kickstarter announcer. That's insane. By the way, the Hirsch family and hey, Star reminds me of the Hirsch. Yeah, even their reaction to Akron showing up is similar to Meisha. Oh, good eye or ear or whatever you did to infer that information. You're actually really right about that because they were like, get out. It's kind of similar to Lygus talking to Herta as well. It's so funny is that they actually did, yeah. A few months before as well. Cause like I only like found out about it like roughly a few months ago, and then everyone I went into a chat of my friends and they were just like, girl, it's been there since launch. And I was like, what? But yeah, I don't keep up with the Zenless Zero videos like I do the Honkai videos. And an unreleased Void Hunter. I better release her soon. Because genuinely, I don't think I'm going to be pulling for... Because I missed Astra. I was trying to pull Astra. But no, I guess I'm just not allowed, according to people behind Honkai, I'm just not allowed to pull any Molly Jean characters. I just can't. It's just not a thing I can do. Because I lost the 50-50 for Cypher and I got Bailu. But hey, now I have every original 5-star from Star Rail, even Bailu. Who I won't be using, because who cares? Sorry, Bailu, you're fine. I'm just like... I put her in the idgaf tier for a reason in my tier list video. Did not mean to use the ult randomly. Fortunately, it's just a lore video about the old Eri disaster, so it isn't like... Nah, they will though. Elysian would be a moneymaker. It's the club, I lost 50-50 for casters and got by. Is Bailu just fucking haunting us? So I remember in one of my like first Star Rail streams, I think it was the one for Aventurine, when Aventurine was released, which that goes about how old it is. One of my friends joined and was just like, Curse of Bailu, and I was like, fuck you. Then I ended up losing him to Yanqing instead. But now the Curse of Bailu actually, I guess, just had a delayed effect on me, because I didn't get Cypher. But hey, at least I'm guaranteed for Phanon now. So I'm just like gonna skip Cypher, I think, unfortunately, and just save up for both Phanon and Saber. And then after I get them, I can save up for either Saraydra or High Sealans. I'll have to see which of them I like more. So I don't technically need either of them. Especially not Saraydra, because I have like a million wind destruction characters, especially since Blade is getting buffed. But yeah. I'll blame Mr. Pokey for the Curse of Bailu memes. She was my last standard character. Yeah. Well, Bailu was mine as well. I actually didn't get Bronya though until I chose her, like for the 300 pull thing. So I got her, which is cool. This one is annoying. Bailu isn't even in like, okay, I don't know. Actually, this is a big gap in my knowledge. When Honkai Star Rail first came out, y'all, how much story could you play? Because was Belobog there at launch? Belobog was all there at launch, and I think the first part of Sienja Lafu was up until the Ebon Deer, I'm pretty sure. Like, how far in 1.0 of Honkai Star Rail could you play up to? Because I'm just like, did Bailu even appear in 1.0, like story-wise? Chi-Chi, anyone? I still don't have Chi-Chi, so. It was until the deer, okay. So the deer was the final boss of 1.0, okay. And now you just, nowadays you bring Firefly there and she just fucking rips it apart. I can't even, actually no, I brought I like was farming with it and I got Anaxa out. I was farming like planar ornaments with it and I just used Anaxa and he just destroyed it. My Anaxa is so fucking busted. Because I haven't been playing since, I've been playing Star Rail since 1.7, I'm pretty sure. Same patch where Silver Wolf got her first rerun. I remember when Simulated Universe World 5 was the end game, because I'm gonna see what. Yeah. Simulated Universe World, I think it was 6 or 7 was the one where I joined. Because I know Ron May was my first 5-star. Crazy though, she's been good all this time because we used her in the Aquila fight back in the most recent Style stream. So, but that was when Sela was like usable. They will buff her. I trust that they will buff her, and we can all use her again, and then I can get her, and she'll be good. You got something wrong from the get-go. I'm too traumatized for you guys to affect me anymore. Oh wow, that's what she's actually saying. You can't break us up because we have a healthy relationship. I remember if it was my first, but Jeopard carried my ass through so much of... Really? Jeopard? Straight to Venturine. What was the thing he says in his ult? It was like, Bershkin for ice never falters. I can't remember what he says. I can't remember what a lot of people say in their ults if I haven't used them in a while. Like, remember Don Hung's, like, 4-star Don Hung's ultimate, where it's like, this sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Or something. Like, I only remember that because I watched Snow play it. Shield is chunky and scales off his HP. You know, maybe if I'm desperate for preservation units, because I can't pull a Venturine to save my life, I'll just pick him up. Animation power creep happens too. Oh my god, see, those animations are so outdated. Put her up against like Castrus's one. Or like Anaxa's one. It's... Ugh. That's because that was before they upgraded their like, their graphics cards and everything. I think they upgraded their graphics cards around like the Ron May quest. Yes, they will. Our paths will cross one day, again, at the altar. And Heist. Yeah, Heist is really good too. Cypher saying power creep Sealas. It does. They should at least with Seala's technique speed it up to be as good as Cypher's. And also, they should probably buff her, like, you know, talent as well. What the fuck does send down to Seala Slash? Haven't you? Oh. Lynx is apparently super meta. I still haven't got her though. Eat her up, mate. Eat him up. Oops, it happened again. Oops. Well, hey, at least I'm not using my Hersher power on them. See that they're making a plushie? Are they? I'm getting it. So many plushies out now that I want. Might be time to open memberships. Maybe my ho-ho is just not very well built, but Link should feel so much more relaxed. It depends. I do think Ho-ho is unfortunately starting to be power creeped. I'm pretty sure Hyacinth is just her, but better. But yeah, Ho-ho, it's really, as with any healer, it's like you need to focus on building her to at least take a few hits, and also the outgoing healing needs to be decent. Yeah, please do. I want to take a look at it myself. Yay, I was actually able to use my ultimate on something for once. And I'll just randomly throw it out in the middle of the fucking nowhere. Gallagher is still good for me though. I have been using Gallagher still.
女がそばにいなくてもいいって言ったくせに、どうして彼女を探そうとした？
彼女に何かしようとするあなたたちを邪魔しに来たに決まってるでしょ。
The Hersher of homophobia.
力の弱い律者をいじめて恥ずかしく思わないのか？
You can't see your girlfriend. Well, you can, as long as it's not around us.
全然。よくもまあそう潔く認められるな。もういい。
I keep meaning to Bill Gallagher and something.
1000人分の知恵があれば窮地だろうと抜け道を見つけられる。
Gallagher did take me a bit to build, though. I'm pretty sure his traces are kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm pretty sure that's any abundance character. They're usually a pain.
それが私たちのやり方だ。
I mostly use Gallagher for my break teams, though.
トカゲの尻尾切り聞いたことない？ここを支配劇場から切り離す。そのまま現実に戻るといいよ。
If you see gauge your energy at the bottom of the screen above her HP, it usually means they can use attack perform or something by holding down the attack.
あなたがどれほど強い力を持っていたとしても、彼女の元には
I will keep that in mind, thank you.
小細工だ。
褒めてくれてありがとう。
それなら相応の代価を支払う覚悟もできてるわ。
おや？怒ったよ。
Not a good idea, May. Not a good idea.
他に方法はない。ここで全力を出さないとおそらくチャンスは一度きり。タイミングを見極めて仕掛ける。
Come on, game, you can do it. Just load in the other model. There we go.
今私たちを攻撃しても意味はないよ。でも痛いのは嫌だ。だからこれ以上戦うというなら私たち
God, do I need to get Lingsha in that
使う
case?
しかないよ。
In Firefly teams, does everyone use like Lingsha now instead of what's his face? Gallagher.
お楽しみに。お楽しみに。
And summon the dragon now. Oh. Well, they're all dead. That was a long chapter. It felt a little longer than 15 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. If we have to dedicate a week to this stream, to this chapter, so be it. We are getting into Elysian Realm. Let's put on a friend. Mobius. Sure. That makes sense. Jacqueline May comes to the conclusion that the Hersher of Domination cannot steal May's Hersher power. Oh! Dude. Oh, okay. Whoops. That's why, okay. Oh yeah, by the way. Oh, right. Where are you up to now, Koi? Like, what's happening in the story right now? Again, I'm all caught up, so you don't need to worry about spoiling me or anything. I'm not the part where we encounter Flameweaver. Oh god, okay. Yeah, by the way, y'all, don't spoil 3.3 for Koi, please. But yeah, 3.4 is gonna be something indeed. Hoping for some crumbs. Hoping for lots of screen time.
こちらから支配劇場に入る？
Don't be scared. What's there to be scared about?
そんなことができるんですか？
ゼーレ、
You
僕
can
と
also
一
do
緒に
it.
説
Her
明してく
aspect
れ。
to Hersher of Thunder, its core is also sometimes known as a gem of conquest. Oh. Okay, I see why.
はい。実は前回、ゼーレとブローニお姉ちゃんが支配劇場から逃げた後、アインシュタイン博士にそのことで相談を受け、ゼーレが支配劇場から脱出した方法を分析して、現実から支配劇場に侵入する経路の算出を手伝ってほしいって言われたんです。
その後、僕たちは千人律者を倒したが、支配劇場の所在が不明なままでね。で、支配の律者には空の律者のように現実世界で任意の場所に劇場の入り口を開くことはできない。
You are going to get spoiled if you don't get it done before then. I'm going to tell you right now. I checked who is attending the panel. Yeah, you're gonna get spoiled. Unless you do it this, unless you do that. By the way, a little bit of trivia for y'all. I hope she's okay with me saying this, but apparently, a long time ago, apparently my girlfriend used to know Phaenon's VA. To some extent. So that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool to learn. She didn't even know that he was the VA of Phaenon. I had to tell her, like, oh yeah, he voices Phaenon in Star Rail. And she was like, oh yeah, that checks out, that makes sense.
事件現場に残された人形は千人律者のビーコンなんだ。人形の体内にあるコアを通して現実を支配劇場につなぐ仕組みになってる。つまり先ほど発見した人形を起点にすることで支配劇場に入る通路を作り出すことが可能というわけだ。
Have you seen the new Myriad Celestia? Yes, I do. I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm not sure if I should make it into its own video or not, but or just say it on a stream. Tell you what, when we get into another combat thing, remind me to rant about it, because I have a lot of thoughts, and a lot of theories. Especially, I have a big one about Lygus, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. So yeah. Anyone's easy randomly decided to drop who voices the most recently added characters out of the blue. I'm actually not super sure who the new Zenless on Zero VAs are. I haven't been keeping up too much with that. But I do know that I believe whoever does Yu Xuan or whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, Mahjong, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that she wasn't allowed for a bit say that she voiced Astra, because I'm pretty sure like when she streamed it, she had to go like, #1 Astra Yao fan plays. Yeah, no. If anything like huge happens, by the way, in Elysian Realm, like if some crazy shit where it's like, wow, Elysia becomes evil or something, I don't know. If there's any like big reveal about Elysia or whatever in that, for one, I'm gonna kill myself. Two, I'm gonna make it, I'll have whatever reaction video I make to whatever cinematic happens. I'll be like, #1 Elysia fan reacts. Dude. Practice Sela for the win. Sela is she's a productive girly, I will say. I aspire to be like her. And she's like 16 or something, and I'm here 24 and I can't drive.
これはキアナを救う方法の中で最も賞賛のあるものだ。
他に方法はなさそうね。すぐに始めましょう。またあなたにお願いすることになるね。だってあの2回も全部あなたの力のおかげで助かったんだもん。力を合わせて一緒にキアナを助けよう。は？まった。
Gothic Sela. I'm so mad Sam Slade is having her meet and greet during her concert. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Actually, I told you this, Koi, as well, but oh wait, no, never mind. There's something I want. There's something I'm planning, by the way, I'm making. It has to do with my demo reel, but I'm not sure how. I'm not sure if I want it to be public, but Koi knows about it. But I have a VA helping me with something. Whatever. Forget I said anything. I'm almost 40. I have a license. If you put me behind the wheel, I would be lucky to last an hour without any incidents. Okay, that makes me feel better. Thank you. But also, in my defense, I'm not planning on learning, at least not yet, until me and my girlfriend figure out what country we want to, like, you know, live in and raise our kids in. Like, permanently. Because if it's Ireland, then we're fucked. We have to, one of us has to learn to drive, and if that's the case, then I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But if it's Japan, then it's like, Japan, you don't really need to drive, per se. Sure, it's helpful, but, like, public transportation is so good in Japan, you almost don't need it. Also, I have an anxiety disorder, so I'm like, I don't know if I'd be great behind a wheel. The one thing I could not fault for Japan for is if I tried public. Plus, also public transportation in Japan is like really good. Like, you get on a train there, it's just like no bullshit. You get on, get off, and it's just like, yeah. And everyone in the train is nice and quiet. Everyone's on their phones or something. Some people are. Oh my god! Wait. Okay. I'm sorry I'm yapping so much, but I'll just put it on open for a sec. I'm reading it. Don't worry. My girlfriend was playing. Was on the with the sharp crack sound. The space ripped apart and a fissure appeared. She was on the train on her way to work, and someone was playing Honkai Star Rail beside her on the train, and he was crying. If you know what party he was at, you know what party was at. But she was like, yeah, he's just right beside me, and I think he's crying. Awesome. Bronya exchanged a look with Teresa before she approached the fissure and reached out her hand. She disappeared. We just got your Hershey power back, girly. Kuhua walked into the fissure and prepared to enter. But the instant her hand touched the fissure, she was pulled in by a mighty force. An invisible force pushed Teresa away from the fissure. And the fissure twisted and faded into nothing. I just want to know if Kiana and May reunite. Oh my god, Rosa and Lily are back in the story. Things would happen. Meg is wrecking her shit. That is CG of yeah. I gotta say, it's very strange. There's so much negative space, and then there's tiny little Tesla in the middle. If I showed this to my art teacher, well, first of all, she'd probably say something demeaning that would damage my self-esteem. The second thing she would do is go like, "There's too much negative space there. Why is there so much negative space?" Because she had like a weird, like, kind of Northern Ireland accent. Not a fan of her. In case anyone's wondering. So is that like an infamous CG of Tesla or something? By chance, is it due to the fact that her butt was in the square center of the screen? So you notice the negative space. Tesla. Oh, Tesla took all my attention. I will say, she was very small in the middle of the fucking screen. I said I'd put her in the center for a reason.
プの敵は見たことがありません。
気をつけてください。操られた敵とは違います。
I gotta say, it's so funny because I love Mobius' design so much, but like, I actually know jack shit about her. What is happening? Guys! That's sex, right? S-E-C-H-S? After so many years, you have returned. Oh my god, thank you for your knowledge, sex. Sex. Okay, Bornya, this isn't doing it for this kind of enemy. They're teaching you about imaginary enemies. I appreciate their knowledge. But yeah, I don't know jack shit about Mobius, but I do love her design. Like, I love this design so much. Well, hey, I guess we'll learn about her soon enough because I'm pretty sure she's a flame chaser. We'll learn about Mobius in ER. Episode 2 is very focused on her. I know she's a scientist. I think that's something about her. Right, it took like an hour to zip a follow, sweating bullets. Depends on how big it is though, because I was zipping a file like a few days ago and I realized, why is it taking like 4 hours? And I realized it was 10 gigabytes and I was like, oh, no wonder, I'm trying to zip a 10 gigabyte fucking zip file. And I realized I probably should like chop this video and it down or something. Wait, what are you doing here? Why is there a tiny little Mobius just here? Is this another trick of the Hersher of domination?
気のせいでしょうか。この階段、無限に伸びてい
That's
るような気
Mobius'
がします。
summon. Mobius summons like low, like bastardized versions of herself. Wait, let's see if we can do that now.
別の出口を探しますか。
Oh my god, she can! See, there's another little Mobius there. Sounds a totem thing. Mm. Aren't you tired? More. Actually, it's Mobius. She's mourning.
同じ階段を作ってブローニャたちに無限という錯覚を与え、
これだから断りの律者は嫌いだ。律者の力を使えなくなったというのに面倒。
断りの律者が引き継いできたのはコアではありません。信念、あなたたちには一生かけても理解できないでしょうけど。
I love how most of the cutscenes of the main girls interacting with the Hersher of dominance is that of them just going, your insecurities, you will never escape them. You are stuck in this world of your own insecurities and you can no longer run from. And they're just like, shut up, let me kill you already. Like, are you sure? But yeah. But are you really sure? Aren't you tired? Aren't you embarrassed? My favorite thing is whenever anyone goes like, aren't you X? Because like, it feels so obviously manipulative. One of my favorites is, aren't you mad at her? She Morboro, right? She's supposed to be the only lightning DPS medic queen that lasted a total of 1 patch until May got 7 Thunders and was back on top. I remember that, yeah. She was super meta for a single month. You know what? Pop off, queen. The Leeds Royal Armory. Pop off, queen. We're the silhouettes of anime characters. No, NPCs. Fuhua was talking to them in her backstory thing. Where they're like, oh, Fuhua, you need to go to school and get married. And she was like, okay, bye. I can't see the puppet. They have to have drawn some inspiration, right? Like, they just got... Like, especially like they just got this puppet and like made her like 20 years older or something. Like, it's like she stepped onto the beach that makes you old or whatever for like for like 5 minutes, and she came over and she was like, I'm 20 years older now. Or that one planet from like Interstellar that like every 20 minutes you spend there you become a year older or whatever. My Lucy plushie is giving me a judging look right now. Tonya came out later and still could not bump May off it. It's a bio lightning DPS when almost all the Psy enemies were gone from regular rotation. That's right. When have we fought? We haven't fought like a psychic enemy in like yonks now, right? Like those regular like kind of white colored Honkai enemies we haven't fought in like a hot minute, so I assume they're just gone. At least for now, anyway. Because mostly we've been fighting like either mechs or like imaginary bitches. Look at the difference in these renders as well. Honkai Impact 3rd concerts, I think. Let me check this. Okay. Orange Chinny or Mass submit to the Harsher of Domination as she was singing Cyber Angel. Oh, that's cool. Let's give Kiana some friends anyway. Again, no part 2 peeps. Pardo, you can go on. I don't know anything about Honkai Impact 3, but Women in Gate. You've been here for some of it, Koi, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. What a great day to be a lesbian. Indeed. At some point, the boss designers realized the one way to reduce team choice based on type advantage was to make more bosses typeless. Guess who benefited from that? May, I assume. 7 Thunders May. May Senpai was probably just tearing up the battlefield. God, do you remember when we were like fighting quantum enemies though? Good times. Good times. It's a bit disrespectful. Wow, not only they're puppets homophobic, they're ableist too. What are you, deaf or something? What was the comment? Whoa, whoa, wouldn't say that. May, because she had both high DPS and fast rotations. Fragments of it. Yeah, enough to vaguely put something together in your head.
じゃああんたたちが想像してた泣き崩れて嘘だって何度もわめいてたそれとも気が狂っておかしくなって自分を傷つけることで罪から逃げようとしてた
Let him have it,
それ
Kiana.
なら失望させちゃったかもね
そんなはず
Heterophobia in her eyes. Real.
まだ我慢してるんだ現実を受け入れようと
That was my favorite thing when on the Vtuber Uki Violetta when he debuted and he was like he was trying to say heterochromia and he has heterochromia but he was like I have heterophobia. It's called heterochromia, yeah. When this chapter dropped I was so waiting for this scene. Oh wow. God, I can really shut the fuck up. I was literally on about that we never fight psychic enemies, and boom, they go like, well, but what happens if we dropped in like 3 psychic enemies, though? Too bad, I have Parasocial. I can't pull Cypher, but I can pull Cypher in a kinkier outfit. Quantum shield enemies, the quantum type enemies, sucks about it. I'll see. The most annoying part of it for me was how they would just make walls and shit on the battlefield. That shit drove me fucking postal. Thou shalt not go zonal at corners. I just realized she has like a very similar attack there to Cypher. The strongest flame chaser as a term by Game. Wait, Pardo is the strongest flame chaser? She's about to clock Kevin now in a sec. Oh. Never mind. There's no... Yeah, there's an Irish ad right now. It's for like some shitty betting app called, I can't remember what it's called, but like it has an ad that I think is funny where it's just 2 guys who are like betting on something, but they're being played up as Greek gods, and it's just like they're making like 10 commandments for like the races, for like horse races, and they're like, thou shalt not go zonal at corners, and it's like, what the fuck does that even mean? Zenless, yes, thou shalt not go zenless zonal at corners. Official should be US unit and stuff. Oh, okay. Kinda shot her dead in the Bronx. Oh, this animation looks a lot better than usual. Uma Musume lore. There was an event in this game where they pitted the flame chasers against each other and had the players bet for who would win the fight. Pardo ended up being... So wait, Pardo canonically like kicked Kevin's ass. The players... Oh, the players bet. Oh, okay. What's happening? This is new music and it's scary. But also I know what the thumbnail of the stream is, so... Should be Kalpus in the final, I don't remember if Don't fuck with Pardofellis. Who would win, Goku or Pardofellis?
そうだ。
Oh, they actually got to her. Fucking
あ
hell.
のオットーとかいう天命の主教もあなたに同じことをした彼女の意識を呼び覚まし、そしてジェムを渡す。それがどういう結果をもたらすか、あの時の最上演とでも思ってさ。出番が終わった役者はおとなしく、この後次の演目で主役となる者の登場を歓迎するよ。空の律者、
Yeah. I was like tweening and everything.
空の律者。
正解だ。
Yep, there it is. Bro, I cannot be getting into another gacha game series, but Uma Musume has... What is Uma Musume? This is the first time I'm hearing about it. Only horse girl gacha. Horse girl gacha. What? She certainly is. I wonder if we'll be allowed to play as her. We haven't played as her should avoid in a hot fucking minute, so... I think it's been like since chapter 9. Is that ever since then it's been Void Drifter? Whenever it's like, oh, Kiana's like slightly leaning into the voider side of herself. And I'm pretty sure if she became like Herrscher of the Void in like chapter 13 or whatever it was like game over, fuck you. It's a gotcha about horse race. Oh, that's why you were like, thou shall not go zonal. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the horses are anime girls. Are they like horses or are they girls? Like, are they humans? Oh my god, it's the Genshin door. This part. Despite everything, it's still not you. No wonder they were going on about Siren in the last chapter. Where's the horsey? Oh, I see. Interesting. That is an interesting idea anyway. I am I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. Hi Anna, chat. This looks nostalgic. Hey D-Quaid, welcome to the stream. Something is happening with the Herrscher of the Void. This is her battle music, isn't it? I feel like there's a lot of mind turf wars, as it were, going on in these past few chapters. First between like Blue and Red Sela, and now this. Fall, we haven't heard the song. Oh right, it's the instrumental version. I do remember the song because I asked for the name of it. It's a bit rude, isn't it? No, Seals were never in really any real conflict about who should be in charge. It was mostly Darkseal. That's true, actually. It was mostly Darkseal, like, But you don't want me anymore. You're too happy with Bronya. Little sister realizes big sister has girlfriend. God, this is a nostalgic song. It's been a year. Siren, you're literally like 12. Why are you trying to boss me around? Go play Fortnite. Are we fighting? Oh, we are. Okay. Joke's on you. I have the strong and the power of the power of the strongest flame chase on my side, bitch. So, now see this whenever and really. Oh wait, I just read that. That makes sense. You mess with a cat, you get the. Whoops. I sent a link to Uma Muslims Ian announcement in the Discord for anyone that wants to check it out. Oh, okay. It's true, no idea. I'll see, I'll see. It might require a better PC, but I will see. I mean, Kiana's chronologically 8.5, so she's a very mental maturity should be more than enough. Oh, fucking Cryptoland. That, why did I remind myself of that? Ugh. Very smart 8-year-old Kiana.
決断する時間を先延ばしにしに来たに過ぎない。あんたと私、いずれ決着をつける日がやってくる。私たち水と油みたいな愛がない。情報妥協もできない。
Here, pack it up. Audio crunch is back. Oh, that crunch is back. 1 sec. I got you guys. Do not worry. It literally tell me if it's gone. Because if it is, then it's confirmed. It comes in every 50 minutes. We're good now. What the fuck? So it's not when it loads a level, it's every 50 minutes on the dot. Except at the start. Well, expect it in another 50 minutes, I suppose, when we're 2.5 hours in. Everyone counts as ag. Death grips coded Kiana. You can. Yes, because that's literally what happened. Girl, I don't want to know about your inner hole. Oh my god. Persona 4. I was about to have one of those. This game so much. Is she about to accept her? They hired English VAs for this game. If they ever do, just saying, I'm right here. Here's my audition for Pardofellis. that's my audition for I'm a semi-professional voice actress. My demo reel was directed by VA from Zenless Zone Zero. So it's like it's going to be a reconciliation moment. Kiana's not running away, she's great. It very much seems that way, doesn't it? He's actually letting her in. If it was ever going to happen, chapter 25 was the moment, and they didn't. Okay. Unfortunate, but whatever. They missed out on that stunning Pardophallus hairball moment.
あんたは自分のことをシーリンだと言って悪意と憎しみを吐き出してきた。でもそれはあんたの願いであってシーリンの願いじゃない。彼女の夢には激しい闇があった。
If they ever hired English VAs for this game, perhaps we could finally see Kiana or see it in HSAC. I would be very curious to see who they would get for Kiana. I'm gonna be honest. I said it before and I'll say it again. My girlfriend could do a really good Bronya. Just saying. Kibo, Danganronpa V3. I'm going Kiana. Kiana is like biting back. The reason why they're probably not going to add Ian voices at any point is probably just because, like, not enough of the West play this game. All of us who did, we're not like, we're not just visiting this game, you know? We're here because we're big into Honkai. Ian voices aren't going to convince us too much. They're not going to convince, like, other people to come in. It's not Shuri Makoto. How dare you? Not English voice. Yeah. The big one, I think they just added it to Starrel is because Starrel is like more of like, they have Genshin happened. Genshin was like their big Western thing. They're like, let's put if we have that, let's just add them to fucking Starrel. But with this, they'd have to go back and dub everything. Like, there's so much voice dialogue in Japanese and Chinese here. If they had to do, and also on top of that, if they were gonna go back and do it, they would also have to do Korean voices, which would be a lot. That would be a lot of money and a lot of voice actors just stuck in the basements, the Hoyo basements recording for ages. I mean, I would do it. I don't give a shit if the Hoyo threw me in the basement. I'm hyperfixated enough. That'd be fine. But Crunch is back. What? Crunch, stop. You're supposed to stay in Kit Kats. Crunch. Let's remove the crunch. Behave. Yes, chat behave. Koi will be back. And if there's anything weird, Koi will hear about it. Tell me how it is now. No promises. Well, also Lapis like reads chat anyway, so Lapis also probably has it covered too. These are fine now. But for how long? That's the thing. Sadly, HI3 botches chance with that really bad start. Yeah, I've heard about that. That was something I heard about. The best we got is like some fan dubs here and there. I know there's like a Lament of the Fallen fan dub out there. I was thinking of doing one myself. But I don't know who I could get for a Kiana. Yeah, I don't know. There is someone who I think could do a good Kiana, but I don't know them, so, never mind. Sorry, part two. Oh, you part two. I thought you meant port. Sorry. Chapter 1 is Exposition Central, because I heard that the Steam port for this game is rough. Oh, I didn't know the start of part two was a bit rough. Although I understand it being Exposition Central. Because it's like, okay, things have happened, let's catch up on what's going on. It's like the start of a Spider-Verse movie, except slow. Let's do this from the top one more time. My name is Miles Morale. I'm like 48 years old, and my dad hates me. I don't know. I can't remember what happens in Spider-Verse. It's been 2 years since I watched any Spider-Verse movie. Part 2 is pretty well. Oh yeah, definitely. I have some friends who are like, oh yeah, part 2 is good. It's good now. Biggest issue with Steam port is that it's separate servers. You can't play on the Hoyo server. Yeah, and that's an issue because I'm pretty sure Steam isn't available in every country, so you're gonna have so low players there, especially nowadays. Still need to read that, by the way. Minor audio. Jesus! Game, give me a break. What are you doing to me? What you know about love? I got what you need. It's up, yeah, I was just like fixing it. I don't know why it started doing that in like streams recently with Honkai Impacts, and I don't know why. Maybe my computer is really on the way to a shallow grave outside my house. It feels genuinely such a good payoff if you knew Serum from Second Eruption already. Big audio card. Jesus. What is going on, game? Oh my god. Hang on. Let me try something. We'll just check if this does anything. Okay. Let's see if that does anything.
どれほどの人がこの終わらない悪夢に巻き込まれた。彼女たちは帰る場所を失い、命を失う者すらいた。そしてお前はただそれを見ることしかできず、何もできなかった。
I do wish I read that manga beforehand. Just for the context of what's going on here, because I'm kind of out of the loop on some of the things she's on about. Gaslighting time. Well, she's here to bring untold death and destruction. Gaslighting is not within her, is not out of her wheelhouse for sure. And I hope you're reading everything here. Do not worry, I am. Bella!
忘れたとは言わせない。お前のせいで死んだんだから。たとえお前もシーリンだとして、それが何だと言うんだ。お前には私に対抗する執念がない。ほら、コアが選んだのはこの私だ。
It's been a while since we fought this bitch. I have a feeling this is going to be like a small boss rush or something. Want to read the manga, there's a link to the... Yeah, because I do definitely want to get around to Second Eruption at least at some point. That would be cool. Because without her describing it, it almost feels like required reading. Like, they're getting deep with Suren's backstory and everything. Oh. Wow, I feel bad about that. While out of the mangas, that's the most contact. Oh, okay.
なぜとどめを刺さない。どうせ一度は殺したんだ。お前にとっては造作もないことだろ。
そいつはあんたが作った幻影に過ぎない。どうやらここは支配劇場じゃなく、私たちの意識空間なんだね。それなら私にも同じことができるはずだよ。
I need to remember, I can't remember the name of the manga that, like, I have a cutout of it. Well, it's not from the actual, like, printed manga or anything, but it's like a printed panel. I have it on my manga wall. It's from one of the mangas. Kiana and May are hugging on it. Well, May is hugging Kiana and she kind of looks a bit despondent. I can't remember which one it is. I always think that people should read the mangas if they want to properly get the full experience of the story, since they add so much extra depth to things. And ultimately, it is the player's shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do want to read it at some point. Also, I feel like my audio is like a bit loud for some reason. Just turn it down a smidge. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Like, I do want to read it at some point, and it's just like... sometimes with like extra stuff like on the side like that, it can feel like an extra commitment as well. And also I'm just like, oh, do I check this out or am I gonna get spoiled on something? You know what I mean? So it's always like, you kind of need to be careful a lot of the time. But yeah, don't worry, I will get around to it at some point just so I know what's going on.
リチやコアが私を拒んでいたんじゃなくて、私がコアを拒んでいた。向き合おうと決心したのに、心の中で無意識に逃げてた。で、そんな弱さも今日までだよ。
going on there? Hang on. The vast majority of the manga backstory, not much they can spoil. Okay. Alien space is the one to have. Oh, okay. Alien space. That's when I heard was like, or should at least look out for this one. Since we play post Honkai Odyssey. Didn't you say like, or was it chapter 26? It was one of them where it was like, oh Lana, you should probably stay away from this until like you have a better PC because it's like open world. And I was like, oh dear, yeah. I do know a post Honkai Odyssey is open world though. That's something because I knew that people were like, oh yeah, this is kind of what they used to test out. Alien space is after. Yeah, Margaret, you complete. Oh, okay. That changes things. Okay. Yeah, both a post Honkai Odyssey and the next two arcs after this one are fairly big open map. They're gonna like essentially destroy my computer. Might be time for that upgrade. Just saying. But I do know we have Elysian Realm after this, so. The finality arc is also a large map. God, we are getting close to the end though, Jesus. Also, this song is very Professor Layton sounding. Yeah, wow, this does sound Professor Layton. I'm just about her. What is she doesn't even agree. Yeah. I gotta say, like, I don't know if it's just because I'm listening through this through speakers, but like this sound, like the sound of like how hushed their voices is like very immersive. Otto is like the not friend everyone hates. Everyone hates Otto. Even in Starrel, he can't escape being hated. Got his ass kicked off the Astral Express and everything. OG Kiana meets our Kiana. Wait a second, I don't know if this is stated or I'm just clocking it out because I'm really stupid. So, Kiana is a clone, if I'm reading this right. I don't know if this just completely went under my radar. But is Kiana just a clone? Like the Kiana we know now is just a clone of this original Kiana. I respect Autumn. Not a more than Council of Elders lady. The Council of Elders lady, yeah. They said as much back in... Did they? Oh, they did, right. For some reason that left my brain. I knew she was like a test subject or whatever, but I thought like she was like a human experiment. That was also... Wow, okay. Jesus. You're very early yet. God, it must have left my brain at some point, because I didn't... That was just like gone from my brain for a sec. Dude, it was the original Kiana. Yeah. Huh. Oh! I wonder Kiana and her were fighting. They were just the same exact fucking person. That's what it is. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. I'm not looking above the word spoil. I'm not looking above it. We must save you. Let me think of something to distract my brain. Spoilers. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will go into brain death mode. You just fill the chat with cats. Then I won't see it. The one-time spam is okay. There was one part of it I seen, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just filling the chat with cats. There we go. Perfect. I need to show my girlfriend this later. Oh. Don't look, Lucy. Don't look. Actually, Lucy, you're a net runner. You can get in there. You can hack that away. I have my Lucy Kushinada. Cyberpunk fans try not to mispronounce Lucy's name challenge. I will say Hershey avoids outfit like Kiana, let's admit, it's a little cuntier than your outfit. Your dear daddy. Actually. Not so much a snowfield anymore, is it? Jesus Christ. Pretty sure the Void is the real master of this shit, I gotta say. Of like, getting under Kiana's skin, because fucking hell. Pressure of dominance. You have a lot to learn from. she's already in her head. I guess you could say she had a head start. This is a sword.
パパ、怪我してる。怪我してるよ。左手がなくなってる。どういうこと？誰？
You did.
誰がやったの？
Kiana said it herself already. There are two sides. I love how the whole chat just stood together. I honestly super appreciate it. That was really cool of you guys, because I didn't, because like, there was no like fuck you for spoiling it. There wasn't any blowing up over it. It was just like, oh shit, let's all hide it. And then like, hey, as a result, I only seen like a little part of it. So yay, I'm still mostly unspoiled. This is still a blind playthrough. Yay. I appreciate it though, thank you guys. This is one of the most spoiler-free Honkai Impact playthroughs I've ever been a part of. I'm glad you guys are getting this full experience, because I feel like a lot of people, even though like I'm super hyper fixated on Honkai, like it's one of my special interests, I do make sure to like stay absolutely fucking clear of anything related to this game just because I'm streaming it and I want people to have that reaction. It's not like Honkai Star Rail where I'm fully caught up and I can just look up whatever, but with this I have to be super, super careful about literally everything. But, you know what? I like being the most blind playthrough you guys have seen. One of the most blind you guys have seen. Whatever, count status bit. He looks a lot like him. I will say he does look very Hideki Kamiya Dante. Got the big ass sword too. He's sworn through swords. Oh, I'm getting the chills. No. I was there for when Finana got spoiled to Kingdom Come by the time she hit chapter 15. How the fuck did you get spoiled? How would you get spoiled by chapter 15? How? What happened? I mean, I know she's like definitely a lot more, like she would have a lot more eyes, and therefore there could be bitches coming into the chat just going like, hide the dialogue box. Oh lord. He doesn't have his fucking hell. People are not that. Yeah, that's the thing. Also, like, I mean, I don't want to. This is just an observation. This is not me making. I love Finana. Like, let me clear that up. I love Finana, and I think her fanbase nowadays are a lot better. But back then, if Finana's fanbase, oof, I wouldn't fucking know. No, I was not a fan of the like OG like Finana fanbase. Ugh, rough. Just how they would act a lot of the time, I wasn't super cool with, and I don't think she was either. But yeah, no, whoever people like that, lame as fuck. I'm glad I'm playing this game spoiler free, and there's like. There has been, like, relatively nobody going like, did you know that Elysian lays an egg? And ew, gross. Why did my brain go there? Must have pulled a good few thousand concurrent viewers this time. Yeah, so you're bound to get a few, like, dipshits in there. But hey, we're a smaller crowd, you know? Which is better for a better experience, I would say. So hooray. Kiana, for better or for worse with this part. I just don't understand people who personally. I'm fully convinced they're just like real life like enemies or so, like, you know, enemies in video games where it's like they just exist to get in your way and you just kind of kill them and then they're gone. There's just some people that like are just so like malicious. It's like, but what's the point of you existing? Like, do you just exist to bring like, oh, unenjoyment to others? Like, what are you doing here, girl? Like, chill. Her I don't know about her HI3 community, but I do know like her overall community used to be kind of weird. Like, there was one controversy, I'm not gonna get too deep into the weeds on it, but she wanted to censor a certain slur, and they were like, no, don't censor it. That's an anime word. And then the company forced her to make an apology about it. This situation made her cry. Good fan base. That, again, not shit talking Finana. I love Finana with all my heart. She was very cool to me on that Yakuza stream. And she's very cool to Snow on Twitter. Nothing against Finana, just against people being weird in her fan base. Finana is cool. Let me make that abundantly clear. I think those who intentionally spoil things do it out of selfishness and self-satisfaction. It's so they can feel like good about themselves for like a second and then feel worse overall. I think that's why. But again, it's hard to like, I guess, logicize or logic your way into how people like that think. People who just are mean. Was this Niji? I got it. Started the game and it was a spoiler in his chat by chapter 6. Fucking hell, that's ridiculous. I think I think I remembered it. Yeah. Just be chill. That's the only thing you gotta do. VTuber fans be insane sometimes. She still calls him Papa. Oh my god. Diane got disappeared. He got disappeared? Did the thought police get to him? Also, welcome back, Koi. We were just talking about spoilers in chat. And spoilers in other chats, mainly. And how it's not cool to spoil certain big streamers for Honkai Impact 3rd, and thankfully we've been flying under the radar, thankfully. If anybody came in and said anything about the Elysian realm, I'd actually like find them and like just steal their butt cheeks. I'd steal their ass cheeks. They would just be extended back. Niji India got shit. That's a weird piece of Niji lore, I gotta say. Was there a Hololive India, or am I making that up? Or was it Hololive? No, Hololive Indonesia still exists. I can't remember. Niji Indonesia used to exist because it had Mika in it. But yeah, you vowed to fight for all that's beautiful in the world. That was the exact words. So I was new to the concept of VTuber corpos. I had no idea why the guy stopped showing up in my timeline. Oh yeah. I'm doing dailies in the background. Ooh, for Star Rail, you mean? Star Rail dailies don't take too long. I did mine earlier. I'm already pre-farmed for Feinan. He's gonna come out and he's gonna be like fully prepped. He's gonna be ready to fuck shit up. Where are we heading now? My highest scene heals 700 HP. Hollow has only had CN that Goax for good reason. I actually am not aware of what happened with Hololive China. I can guess if it had something to do with censorship or something, but yeah. Get that Hyacine some better relics if it's only doing 700 HP though. Although I have heard some people go like, oh, if you don't do her right, Hyacinth can be bad. But no, I think it's just get her good relics and she'll be fine. I mean, we all seen how Hyacinth was in my, oh, I can't spoil it for air. Sorry for Koi. The boss of 3.3. We all seen how Hyacinth was in that chapter. Corporate things get messy sometimes, but so do indie things. Sometimes there's no escape. Yeah, sometimes it's you can't get away from it. It is what it is. It's just... It's a strange space for sure in terms of like investments, because it's such a new space that people are just trying to figure out how to invest and what's good to invest in and everything like that. It happens with any new burgeoning kind of thing, and I feel like there's a revolution about to happen with how it goes and everything like that. I think we're on the cusp of something cool happening with corpos. We'll see. Thank you for not spoiling me, lol. Me a long day. I trust me, you don't want to be spoiling it. It's too epic. It's too cool. Koi, just to put in perspective how cool the 3.3 boss is, and people in chat can attest to this, when it happened, I was like clapping and laughing. I was like a little like 8-year-old. I was like a baby in a high chair. I was so like enthralled. Eldar, infinite sucks mom. Yeah, exactly. You're scared of facing yourself. Oh, the Demolisher puppets. I grind out the story myself. So. Yeah, go for it. I believe in you. I believe in your ability. God, Pardofellos is just like along for the ride. She's like, awkward. Just imagine the clip of Case hysterical laughing. That's what I was like, that was me. I was just like, oh my god. The Chinese branch essentially assisted in attacking 2 of the main branch girlies for reading the name Taiwan off their... Are you joking me? That... Trigger warning, the word Taiwan. How dare they pretend Taiwan doesn't exist? It's a gorgeous country. Lana Usagi banned in China suddenly. On this Coco, I don't remember if the other one was... yeah, I remember the Coco thing. I remember that. Final. Seems Pardo's cute, like... Yeah, it just happened there now. We'll just have Pardo just take care of all of these. She's the one that should have Neko Charm as an attack. Really hammer the peak of him. Arcane bosses makes you feel like... Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, I agree. She screamed, save me. Neko Charm. It was the second one to do, and it was speculated she did on purpose to draw attention. Sure it was. Okay, okay. As much as I want to keep playing as Pardo, she was about to get absolutely slaughtered, so... There we go. She almost got too curious, and you know, to say curiosity killed the cat. I had a joke there, but I'm not gonna make it. I might make it spoiled later in the Discord. It was a joke about the story of HI3. I mean, HSR 3.3. If you know, you know. Pardo hits harder on these enemies, but she also gets hit faster. Yeah. My thumb is so sore suddenly. Like, Void Drifter Kiana is just like you have to mash X so many times. I don't know, maybe these enemies are just like tough bitches. There we go. 1868. That was a good year. Oh my god, Junkler.
お前の望み通り、彼女はまた戦場に行き、全力をかけて何の意味もなく死んで敗者になる。
姫子先生は敗者なんかじゃない。
じゃあ彼女が何を救ったのか言ってみろ。彼女が死んだ後、聖フレイヤはバラバラとなって、学園からは
If you how many... Oh, I forgot to do that. Fuck. Could have had Oz out to give us a helping hand.
ライデン・メイはお前を裏切った。ブローニャもお前から離れることになる。
違う。彼女たちは私を助けてくれた。姫子先生。
彼女はお前この全てを終わらせるチャンスはあった。あの日、炎に包まれた天球師で。
Oh yeah, do you guys remember that? That was a fucking... That was weird. That was really weird, that moment. I think that was like the one Honkai Impact stream I've had to put a trigger warning on. That imagery is really upsetting, obviously, for a lot of people. Seeking his weapon skill, basic attack, trigger, BT attack. Okay, thank you. I will keep that in mind.
彼女はお前を救ったが、お前の心に呪いをかけた。それは永遠に癒えない傷。彼女の執念はここ。
Flame rose and condensed into a blood red gem. Oh. Oh, we just go through the portal? Okay. Okay. It's weird how like the stage, it's been happening more often lately where it just cuts to the next stage without playing like the like victory fanfare or anything. You guys remember when stages used to have like us doing our little victory animation? Actually, I'm not sure. I think that's only extra stages that did that, but I can't remember. From Blaze Blue? I don't know how that series name is pronounced. And it progressively got more fluid with that over time. Yeah, I do remember. Was it this game? I feel like there was one where like it just never played that and we just went through like it basically felt like one long level, but then we went back to the like home screen, like the menu, and I was like, oh, that was just like 4 levels all in a row. I think the open maps were the idea of natural progression there, but I imagine the open world thing is gonna be like Genshin, but to like a lesser effect. Because Genshin was clearly like, okay, this is our full like balls deep attempt at this, whereas this will be like dipping the toe in the bathwater, as it were, in the gamer girl bathwater. Gamer girl bathwater joke in 2025. Hell yeah.
先生と仲間を失った居場所を失った彼女は本部から離れ遠い極東に行くことになる皮肉なことに
It's not good for the kind of story Honkai is good at.
お前に出会う
私たちにそんな記憶はない。あんたがそんなことを知ってるわけが。
しかしこれにはわかる彼女の迷い苦しみあがきはその最後で走馬灯のように現れプレイルジェネに細かく記録された
The Senti fight is 3 missions up from. That was really cool. I really liked the Senti fight, like a lot. It felt like a final battle almost, like with how like, oh, this is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. I will say the phase where we're like sliding on the chains was kind of a pain in the ass though.
彼女に死を与えた村田姫子彼女こそが最高の証明じゃないかお前が思うヒーロー理想の殉道者だ彼女そしてお前は罪を償うために生きる屍となったあんたはただ彼女を憎んでるだけだ
Shut up, bitch. You just hate her. It dilutes and unfocuses the story. I actually agree with that. I mean, I do feel like open worlds are getting a bit overdone in games as a whole, because it's just like, it's such a good thing to sell. Like, this is the first open world fucking, I don't know, Love Plus game or whatever, right? And then you can just put that in and people are like, oh my god, it's just so big budget. And then you get into it and it's like did we really, like, Sonic Frontiers is good, but did we need an open world Sonic game? Like, open world Mario Kart? I don't know, if next is gonna be an open world Kirby game. I don't know. No, I do feel like some games are better set to this kind of a story. Where it's just like, yeah, do this. But with open world games, I felt like this with Wuthering Waves especially, where it's just like, go to the next thing, go to the next thing. That's not how stories work. You're in a constant process of going, there's no time to slow down. But with like Wuthering Waves or whatever, you can go like, oh yeah, this big thing is happening, immediately go there. Okay, and then, you know, you can just fuck around and just go, like, kill animals in the wild for a bunch. Genshin is especially bad with it. ZZ seems to have dialed it in somewhat, but the interface is just needlessly confusing. TV mode was rough, yeah, I will say. That was the dark era of Zenless Zone Zero. I do agree Genshin is like a bit weird with it sometimes, because it just feels like you're just like teleporting around on a map a lot of the time. Just to get to the story going, and then like characters will be like talking and like it's like this big important conversation, but they're like talking and like, I don't know, like at a grave beside a river, or sometimes they'll be just talking in the middle of the town. They're very limited with set pieces in a lot of ways, but yeah. I had to drop Wuba because I had to drop Wuba because of that. I don't have time to deal with open world. If I'm mistaken, man. Yeah, for me though, the issue is like, I have one as my main. That's Staril. Staril is like my main. I play Staril every day with like HI3, Genj, and on the side obviously, and then but I mostly do it for video, for like streams and stuff, because I'm playing it alongside you guys, and then I interchange between Zenless and Genshin, and I'm currently on Genshin because I'm trying to get Skirk, and then like for Zenless there's probably not someone for the next 2 patches I want, so yeah. I dropped over because they put really cool characters on the very first banner and decided to copy the 50-50 gacha system. Lost. Oh, right. The thing for me is though, like, I'm not a huge fan of Wuba's character design, like how they do that, but whatever. I don't know. I don't have any good explanation why. They just didn't. A lot of them don't appeal to me. Some of them really do. Like Zani. I love Zani. Whoa, gay ass Lana likes the butch goat girl. Wow, that doesn't say anything about. That doesn't say anything about anything, surely. I'll never forgive Hoya for popularizing that shit. If we have no 50. Is it? I thought it had a 50. Oh wait, maybe it doesn't. I think someone told me it didn't. I can't remember. Open world also means you can't revisit past stories after completing them. You're in Honkai McThird though for the most part. Yeah, exactly. Which sucks because I like with Genshin, like once I beat Fontaine, it's like, oh great, what, not Lin? You know, like I'll kind of just want to replay Fontaine a bunch. Oh my god, she really just said don't save her, she don't want to be saved. And that's what's beautiful about the world. It's a very good mindset, Kiana. In fact, they are flame chasers. I was just moving my microphone, sorry about that. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Alright, let's do this for real. We are finally cowboys. Glad we have you alongside us, Pardafellas. You will be an indispensable ally during this. Asshole, why would you pull? Alright, well, I guess I took that hit. I got damaged in the cutscene. Kinda looks like Kiana has the dragon wings now.
彼女の願いから生まれた意志。ただ私たちは違う道を選んだだけ。あんたの心にあるのは世界を壊す欲望のみ。でも私は自分の信じたいものをベラにとって私とあんたどっちの方がシーリンのなりたい姿だと思う？
ベナレスがお前を選んだとでも言いたいのか。
Again, what is... No, there's a dragon behind her. See, well, you can't really see it, but there is a dragon there. Dragon Kiana, wish she... That would have been dope. Are you kidding me? We got like Kiana with a snake. We could maybe... You're the dragon, Kiana, maybe? Now do you see? HOV. Oh wow. No, we can't summon Pardo. We can't summon the strongest flame chaser to help. My favorite thing about Hershers, like, a lot of the time, the most manipulative Hershers, like, whenever they're backed into a corner, they always act like babies. Women child. I think we have a dragon theme Valkyrie. Well, they know what they need to do for 8.4, don't they? We're most likely getting a... Wait, what? I didn't even know about that. I was like, 8.4, maybe. That would be dope. Dragon, Coralie. Garuda, who comes close? Oh. What's happening? She's back in her original outfit. You expect me to fight with this fucking old ass battle suit? Well, I guess I'll do my best. She's to nerf me. White Cow, haven't seen that in a while. That's for fucking sure. Spoilers. Wait, where? We have a spoiler situation. Susie, we got a ding-dang spoiler issue on our hands. Spoilers going nuts. How in God's holy name do they expect me to win this shit? Is this an auto lose? You drink them up. Well, you are koi after all. Yeah, so I'm not like supposed to win this, right? Like, look at this shit. Are you kidding me? Am I doing something wrong, or... I guess I'll just keep fighting. Okay, I can't move. Okay. I don't know what you guys are on about with spoilers, but again, no spoilers, please. Whatever it was. Where's my, like, why just... My mouse was gone off the screen. Stop it. I think you're... Oh, was it about the... Okay, well, if it's a leaked thing, I would prefer it if you guys didn't discuss it, just because, you know, we don't do leaks here. I like to remain unspoiled for that. But, again, no hard feelings, just don't discuss leaks or whatever. It's just a rule we have here. It will be very painless for you. Like, it's just a from CM bait. Oh, okay. Then it's fine. If it's like thing that's like known in the Honkai thing. If it's like a thing that's like known in the fan base and it's not like being spread around, it's like, oh, here's a little bit of forbidden information for you. Hayo doesn't want you to see this. As long as it's like that, as long as it's not that, I mean, it's fine. Yeah. As long as it's not something leaked, like as long as you're not going like, guess who's appearing in like Honkai Star Rail 3.6 or something like that. Yeah. Right, it's not. Yeah, then it's fine. You can discuss it. In that case, it's okay. I wouldn't classify it as a spoiler either, as long as it's like... I mean, we ain't up to part 2 yet, so, you know. As long as you're not going like, oh my god, Thelema gets shot or something, I don't know. You're fine. But yes. No. That's why we don't like on the server, we don't like discuss leaks or when they happen or anything like that, because it's like, I would prefer it if I reacted to the drip marketing as it comes out. I like staying up till 5 AM my time and seeing, oh my god, Saraija, and then all my friends go like, oh, Chop, and I'm like, but I think she's cute. We've been using Chinese beta to plan future polls since I started playing the game. That's a good idea. Then you can decide on who to save for and whatnot.
あんたの言った通り、あんたと戦うどころか、こうして立ってるだけで、でも倒れるたび焦げたピザトースト。
She looks so determined, even though this is like her first battle suit and everything. The final lesson. This global's patch behind. Oh, it's a patch behind. Interesting. I didn't actually know that. You know about a Sims Ganesh in his battle suit. Yeah. God, you remember that? Wow, that was actually a year ago. Now let's actually finish her off. Whoa, 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 what is this? Wait, what is this? New battle suit? New battle suit alert? She kinda looks a bit like Yumiko. Was just certainly a development. Then Asha wrecked a dozen A ranks and then we got full when Terry got involved. I feel like she's a few new attacks. We're actually holding our own against her. I like this new battlesuit though. We're kind of wrecking shop with her. I'm pretty sure we're not taking damage either. Oh my god! Wait. I get to damage output bonus. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Saying white cosmos. White comes is an unfortunate autocorrect. This stream was just the unfortunate autocorrect stream. We had this and then we had squirts. Oh my god. I love this outfit. What the fuck? It's a mean builds for white comment. Oh my god, QTE. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, she's fucking dead. Yeah. Yeah. It's over.
私が消えたら、お前は楽になるだろう。私はあんたが犯した罪を背負う。それが私の責任だ。
Just bitch slapped her. Well, bitch stabbed her, more like.
それはお前が決めたことだ。何も知らないまま生きることも、無実の実験体として死ぬこともできたのに。
Pressure of the Void spends one day in London challenge. Can you imagine if I had any like British viewers though who are like, why does Lana keep making jokes about Londoners? And I'm like, well, you guys stole 200 years ago, you guys stole potatoes from us. So, yeah.
この世界に二度とシーリンが生まれないように。
もういい。お前の同情はいらない。勝者が残って敗者が消える。
さよなら、空の律者。さよなら、もう一人のシーリン。
お前の考えに賛同はしない。だが、お前の勝ちだ。お前の道を歩むといい。そうだろう。できるだけ最後まであがいて。
God, these cutscenes look so good now.
キアナ。
Goodbye, HOV. Sayonara. Have I mentioned before, is Rita from fucking Britain? Is Rita from Britain? A soul quietly vaporized into the air. Like a feather drifting on a windless sunny day, it left no trail in the clear blue sky. Rita was confirmed to be British. My condolences to Rita. Only she knew the feather was once there. If only there was an Irish Valkyrie. Oh my god, she's from Manchester too. So she sounds a bit like this. My name is Rita Rossweiss. I come from Manchester. I fought somebody inside a Wetherspoons. My sister's been to Manchester a few times, so that's apparently how they sound. She closed her eyes and listened to the silent finale. The pressure, the resistance, the murderous intent that almost crushed her were all gone, and all the gems were recovered. The instant she laid her fingers on the gems, an ocean of fragmented memories flushed into her mind and overwhelmed her. Chaos, still more chaos. Words failed to form sentences, and thoughts failed to connect into a flow. She gritted her teeth and exhausted the last ounce of her strong strength. Her very strong strength, her green grasp of her strength to keep her head straight. After an uncertain, what is wrong with me? She opened her eyes and saw a world of white. She winked her eyes hard until the view started to change. The destination she had been looking for. The pure white Saint Freya, decorated by a strand of blazing red in the middle. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? What? I'm sorry. Why the fuck? Why the fuck was Himiko there? Oh my god, wait, what the— No. I forgot it was— What do you mean it? What do you mean forgot it was here? What? Why is Himiko just back there? She hardly comes back to life, does she? No, this is probably gonna be like some heartbreaking thing where she's like going through her memories or something, right? What the fuck? Xiaoji, what are you gonna do? What are you doing to me? What is your bitch ass doing to me, Xiaoji? What? Oh my god. Oh, I hate the fact. Oh. I hope you have tissues on hand. Well, we are gonna probably call it today for today's stream because it's 3 hours in, which I hate that because I want to keep playing because I'm like, what the sudden actual fuck? Yeah, no idea what's going on. We're 54% through. I think today it's a good calling point. And tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday maybe. I'll see which is better. We will figure out what's going on with that. Thank you so much, Lana. Thank you, guys. I always appreciate you guys coming out and everything. Elysian, I appreciate you too. So, here's the plan. We should be able to get the rest of this chapter done in the next stream. Which means we could possibly get onto Elysian Realm in the next stream. I know. It's fun to think about, but we'll have to see. We're definitely going to be able to get it done. I fucking cried. The VA apparently cried recording for this. That doesn't surprise me. I'm very, very fucking scared about what's about to happen, so... Well, we're gonna clickbait the shit out of the next title anyway, that's for sure. This is chapter 9 all over again. Okay, well, tune in next time for Lana Usagi, because I have no fucking clue what's about to happen. That was the fucking cliffhanger of a lifetime. I hate to keep you guys on the edge of your seats like this, but, you know, it is getting late, and I do want to raid Wemmy, so we're probably gonna finish up here. But thank you guys as always. I appreciate you guys coming out today. I appreciate you guys sticking around for these past 3 hours. It's been a long one, but hey, we're getting there. We bet the Hershey Void. She's out of our lives now. We went no contact with her. She's like a bad in-law. You know how it is. So yeah, please remember to leave a like if you haven't already. It would mean the world. It helps get this out to more Honkai fans. Brings in more people here, which is always good. And please subscribe if you haven't already. You can always join a chat with these lovely fine folks over here. And you can also spam cat emojis in case anybody accidentally slips up and says something. But yeah, thank you guys again for that, by the way. And yeah, tune in. We will be but this will be the next game we'll be playing. We're going to do a little bit of a run all the way up to Elysian Realm. 100 line will come once we get to Elysian Realm, so do not worry if you're waiting on 100 line. It will happen. And next week as well, Honkai Star Rail will be returning for 3.4. So yeah, thank you guys. As always, stick around. We'll be rating Wemi if she's still streaming. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Remember, leave the light on. You are amazing, and you deserve to remain on this earth. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.